Okay guys, I had always dreamt of visiting Hollywood again, since the last time. Because the last time I went there, it was actually the first time I went there. I just had my son at the time, the first time, and my experience wasn't bad at all. Apparently, we visited the graffiti today. We already visited the graffiti. Can you see? There's homelessness in Los Angeles, I'm telling in California generally, so guys, we actually visited the graffiti before heading down to this place today. And the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So if you're new to my channel, go ahead and introduce yourself. I want to know you. I want to meet you. Where are you watching from? If you are a returning subscriber, I want to say a big thank you to you. Thank you for your amazing support. I see you guys and I appreciate you from the depths of my heart. So guys, if you're new here, my name is Miriam. I am a wife, a mom, a student, an entrepreneur, a fashion designer, and a YouTuber. Yes, I drop 3 videos daily, weekly, and I have a weekly live show every Sunday. Yeah, you can catch me live on YouTube on Sundays, 1 p.m. Pacific time. So guys, come with me. Let's go. Let's take a tour of LA. Yeah, so when I say LA, Los Angeles is in California. So California is the state, and the capital of California is Sacramento. Yes, so Sac. Yeah, so and Sacramento is in Northern California. So don't worry about it. This is Southern California. It's 6 hours away from Northern California. Yes, and of course for this trip to LA, we had lots of activities lined up. Yes, and you guys remember my school is actually in LA. Yes, my school is in Carson, and if you missed the graduation video, check out this link right here. So we had lots of activities lined up here, and of course today is also the YouTube after party. Yes, so the YouTube after party is not left behind. In fact, I'm heading there right now after seeing the stars here. In fact, I have images of movie stars and luxurious lifestyles that are dancing in my head. I say, have you visited the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame before? Let me know in the comments. Leave your comments below and share your experience. Wait, do you know that you can actually jam your favorite celebs? Yes, so your favorite celebrities in a store or a restaurant. I'm not kidding you. A lady actually that I know of, she ran into Chris Brown a while back, and he gave her this special treatment he can never forget. He hugged her, and it was just real cool. Like, he was very cool with her. He took lots of pictures that will last for a lifetime. I'm telling you. See, if it were me, I will hang it on my rooftop at home. Yes, so you guys could know. Anyway, I could go at the end of the day today. Just come with me. Let's go. I jammed a celebrity here. Last. Yay! So just come with me. Let's go. Anyways. So when my family and I decided, when we finally had the chance to take a trip here, we're very, very excited. In fact, we're excited beyond belief. But we met some unpleasant experiences. So when we arrived here this time around, we were met with a harsh reality, guys. The area was not what we actually expected. Yes, it looks beautiful and all that, but talking about the nitty-gritty, for people who have lived here before, if you've been here before, you can testify to this. Everywhere we looked, unhinged people were wandering around and talking to themselves. When my daughter first saw it, she was shocked. She didn't understand what was going on. People were talking to themselves. There were so many homeless people on the road. I'm not kidding you. And we're like, one chance, lele you. At some point, I had to almost cover my kid's face because it was just too much. Your eyes, in fact, your eyes can literally pop out from what we're seeing. And I think at some point, I just asked them to look at the floor. Just look at the floor. Don't look up. This place is beyond PG-13. This place is PG-50. I'm not kidding you. Like, we saw lots of people wandering around, vagabonds, people were talking to themselves, looking like they are coming to devour you. They were looking what's it called? Dangerous. Yes. A lot people were looking like, I'm not kidding you. So it just reminded me of when I went to fashion school in San Francisco. Yes, I was in fashion school. I was at the fashion school in San Francisco. And in my first day in class, I was traumatized. Even till today that I'm talking. That was before I did my master's degree. So I took the train and I saw a lady at the train station injecting herself with something I don't understand. I froze. Guys, I froze. In my entire life, I have never seen that sight before. It's gory even up till this day. And each time I remember, and the sidewalks, oh my goodness, I cringe. I'm telling you, so and something like that happened here. So you can imagine taking the kids with you and your kids experiencing. I'm saying I saw that thing for the first time in my life. Then, as in. It was bad, so I don't know, everywhere was just covered with grime, and we couldn't find a decent restaurant to eat. However, we finally found a Lebanese shawarma joint. So yeah, so we eventually had some very nice shawarma. So as we walked down the Hollywood Walk of Fame, guys, we're surrounded by celebrity impersonators and of course a lot of tourists, definitely. And the atmosphere felt like, an amusement park. It was like an amusement park with clubs and hotels filling up for late night partying on the weekend. So but as soon as we found out the Hollywood scene wasn't all fun and games, so I'm telling you, I couldn't help but feel uneasy, especially when we're chased down across the streets by a street peddler. They would chase you. Like, it's an abnormal place. Those of you that have been here before or that live around here can testify. I couldn't help but feel very uneasy, so. And there were people that will be asking for free will donation, and sometimes they will coerce you into giving them money. Sometimes you give them money and they'll still tell you stories like, oh, can you add some? It was just not so fun as I expected this time around. And the funniest thing was that the police presence was practically non-existent. I didn't even see one car, which was very strange. In my area, you go to the mall, you see a car, when you see a police car in the mall, you have rest of mind that okay, you are safe, at least to a large extent. You know what I mean? That's not to say that US is not safe, sabi, because there are lots of people that are just willing to chop US raw and start shouting, gun laws. We're not here talking about that, but I'm just letting you guys know what to expect when you come here. So if you've seen something like this before, if you've been here before and you've experienced what I'm saying, let me know in the comments. Or if you plan to come despite everything, just still let me know in the comments. So the thing is, I actually learned my lesson. I learned my lesson, and I want to warn everyone to avoid taking their kids. If you have little kids, don't take your kids here, because of what they might see. Maybe very early in the afternoon, because it was drawing close to very late in the evening, because the YouTube after party is in the evening, right? So maybe we came here too late, but I know Hollywood may seem very glamorous on the surface, but it's not worth risking your safety for. If you decide to visit, be sure to go during daylight hours, and that was what happened when we came here the first time, when there were more people around. And of course, consider taking an open bus tour, yes, to learn about the history while staying in the safety of a vehicle, if you can. And if you decide to walk the Hollywood Walk of Fame, just like we're doing right now, yes, so yes, guys, be sure to keep your guard up and steer clear of street peddlers and homeless people. Guys, you guys have seen my video where I shared 10 places that you might want to visit in California. Yes, so even San Diego Zoo. Yeah, San Diego Zoo is actually the best zoo in the world. Yes, let me know. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. If you have not seen that video, check it out here. Yeah, and stay tuned, because I'll be sharing Graffiti Observatory. Yes, so stay connected, and the amazing experience that we had at Graffiti Observatory. It's actually not far from here, and that was why we took the trip from the observatory straight to Hollywood Walk of Fame. Yes, so if you haven't seen that video, check it out here. Yes, you will love it, I promise you that. And that video is going to spark your kids' curiosity, because there were so many monuments that we saw. And then outside, in fact, at some point we saw what's it called, telescopes. There are different variations of telescope, and as a matter of fact, more eyes have seen things. The graffiti actually is one of the, I think it is not just one of the, it's where you have the highest number of telescope views in the world. Yes, that's the graffiti. And thanks to the founder, because the guy built it in such a way that, and he left enough funds before he died, and he wanted that place to be free forever, like free for all. So if you're looking for a place to visit here in Los Angeles, in California, Los Angeles. So when I say Los Angeles, when you want to come to California, don't just assume, oh, I'll go to San Jose, I'll go to Santa Clara, and then I'll just go straight to Los Angeles. Sorry, LA is 6 hours away from Northern California. So be guided. So if you're coming to LA, you're coming to LA. If you're going to Northern California, you're going to Northern California. You understand? So plan your trip around Northern California if you're going to Northern California. So if you're going to Southern California, plan your trip around Southern California. And I'll give you a typical example. We also went to the aquarium, and the aquarium we went is in San Jose, and San Jose is in Northern California. So when you're coming here, make sure that you plan your trip around the zone that you'll be visiting. So the good thing is the graffiti is actually one of the free places that you can visit. You don't have to pay to access the place. Yes, to access the center. The same thing with the Hollywood Walk of Fame as well. Walking, nobody will charge you, right? So you can see the names of all the stars that you love, that you've been admiring for a long time. You see Beyonce, you see Michael Jackson, you see Elvis, you see all of them. You see all the stars you've been dreaming to see. And like I said, you can actually bump into any star when you go to a restaurant, especially Cosy restaurants, or you go to high-end designer stores. Yes, you can find them. You can jam Kim Kardashian here. Yes, they go out too. Right? Yeah, you can jam them here. You can jam you can jam Spice Girls. You can jam what's it called? What's this? My favorite footballer, David Beckham. Yeah, you can jam him here, and his wife. You can jam all your favorite celebrities here, because this is Hollywood. Like I said, this is LA. This is where they live. Let me bust your bubble. I decided against going to Beverly Hills this time around. Beverly Hills is one of the scariest places I ever visited. I mean, it's not a zoo, but it's a place where people live. But the hill, it's Beverly Hills. Oh my goodness. In fact, that's where the Hollywood sign is. So you can see it's covered. It's like, the sign is on top of a mountain. I think I'll try and put a clip here. This signage is on top of a mountain, but that area, can you see how hilly it is? That is where all your celebrities live. I kid you not. So that day we were heading to Beverly Hills. Was it? No. It was a different trip. So we're heading to Beverly Hills, and then we saw that we just kept climbing. Like, we were driving, right? But we kept climbing up the hill. Like it had no end. And if you look back, you can get dizzy. I don't know how they manage. And these people have kids, and they go to school, and you will not find regular cars. In Beverly Hills, you will not find regular car. You won't find regular cars there. You will find Porsche, Ferrari, and all the high-end Bentley. Those are the kind of cars that you see. You'll be like, okay now, all right, yes. At the time, I remember my husband wanted to visit Bosch. One of his so we're close to Bosch's house, and I was like, we have to turn back. I beg, I cannot come and go and die, because the place was hilly, scary. There was nothing on the site. No, just imagine how scary and dangerous it could be. It is actually, not could be. Very dangerous. So I don't know how those people survive. I don't know how maybe they're just used to the, or maybe you get to a level of, you have this amount of wealth and nothing is scary anymore. I don't know. I can't explain how somebody would build a house on the top of a hill, and there's nothing on the left and right sides of the road. Like, your car, I don't know, maybe I'm just having ideas in my head, but it looks like your car can just fall off the cliff, so that's how I saw it. I'm like, let us just turn back, I beg. Enough of this tour, I beg. I'm not interested anymore, guys. I am tired at this point. Let me know if you enjoyed this vlog. Sorry. Let me know if you enjoyed this vlog, guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Take care of yourselves, and I love you. Mwah.